Oh, hey there. Totally. Hey guys! I'm doing a review on Boston Comic Con 2013. So I'm not feeling very well today, so if my energy's a little bit down, that's why. Let's get this party started. So keep in mind that I was cosplaying this whole time, so if you're going like in regular clothes or something, I don't know if our experiences will be a bit different or not, because a lot of it was me taking pictures with people in costume and being asked to take pictures, so just keep that in your noggin. So let's start with talking about day one of the Boston Comic Con. So I did a vlog so you can see some of my adventures. Yeah, and you can see in my vlog that I was in a wicked long line. It was redonkulous. That is something that I was not all that fond of, and I see a lot of people that went the first day and had to stand in that line are the people that are saying they would not go again, because the line was ridiculous. The people who didn't buy tickets like in advance were getting in faster than the ones who did because the line was longer for them. And can I just say this? It was not moving. And it was wrapped around the entire building, and so we were getting no breeze because we were like behind the building, so like the building was blocking any of the breeze, and the sun was so hot. But I will say this, they were the friendliest people in the line. Like seriously, I wasn't expecting everyone to be as friendly as they were. I was really nervous to cosplay, so if you're ever nervous to cosplay for the first time, I feel you. I was so nervous. But guys, when I walked in the line, I was getting high-fived by people. I was already getting asked for photos. People were so nice, and I loved that. People were just so kind and complimentary, and it was really fun, and it was a really nice environment, so I really enjoyed the people. So the line was about 2 hours, or I think it was more than 2 hours, but let's just say 2 hours, which is a lot. But when we got around the building and into the breeze, I was like, yes! The inside of the Comic-Con when we got inside was so nice. I loved it. There were like comics everywhere. There was a giant Jabba the Hutt. It was like cosplayer galore. It was amazing. I loved it. The thing I didn't like was the fact that they didn't hand like anything out to like show the times for the panels, and there was no way of finding the people who worked there. There were like no one in name tags. You didn't really see the workers there. I was able to find one who was standing by the door. He was standing by the door like for a while, so I just walked up to him and said, "Hey, do you work there?" And he didn't actually have a pamphlet he could hand me, but he told me like the time of the panel I wanted and where it was taking place, so I was able to know that it was the DC Comics panel, so I was happy to know that. So we walked around the Comic-Con, we got some food. The food line was pretty ridiculous, but it moved a lot faster than the line outside, and the food was delicious, I have to say that. I went with my best friend. My best friend and I absolutely loved the food. It was great. And then we kind of walked around, did some shopping. The shopping was the best part. Holy mother of deals. If you're a comic book collector, Comic-Cons are the thing for you. I used to think eBay was the holy grail, but Comic-Con is incredible for deals. I did a Comic-Con haul, and oh my goodness, I missed the deals. So I was having a lot of fun. People were so nice about costumes. There was an incredible Batman cosplayer there, and I got tons of pictures with people, and it was just fabulous. I really liked that. But I explained in some videos that I have health issues, and first off, the heat kickstarted me not feeling well at all. Was standing in the line in the heat. Like, that sounds stupid, but like if you have certain problems and certain things can trigger it more, and for me standing in the heat really triggered it. So I was feeling really like not well when we got in, and like I was cheered up by the fact that it was really fun inside, but I still wasn't feeling great. So then we kind of, go into the DC Comics panel, which I really liked. I thought it was really interesting. After that, we pretty much went home. Like, I didn't stay for the whole day because I was feeling so sick. My best friend was also tired, and she was kind of like, it's up to you. And I was having a lot of fun, but I was feeling really, really sick. So I decided like we'd head home. So we were there for a little while. It wasn't a long time. We were actually inside the building for, like, if you count the wait, we were in Boston for quite a while, but actually inside the Comic-Con, we weren't like there for too long, but it was long enough, and I did have fun the first day. Like, it definitely was, and like, I didn't go home thinking I'd never do this again. I had a lot of fun, and I was definitely like, okay, I can't wait for tomorrow. And I'm not overly complaining. I had a blast, but you also couldn't find people there, and you didn't have pamphlets to see when it, like, the things where you could go in the back, and there'd be like if you could find where they were doing the panels, there'd be like a list of the panels, but you'd have to walk back there multiple times to see what it was. So like, that was like a main complaint of people, was they thought we should be handed out like the schedule for the con so we know what's going on. And Comic-Con acknowledged that in a Facebook post, and I give them such mad props for that. Like, they acknowledged the line was very long, and they acknowledged that they should have probably made the workers more visible, and that they should have handed out like schedules. So props to Boston Comic-Con, because a lot of people would not even acknowledge those complaints. So I think that was very good of them. Day number 2 was probably the best day of my life. First off, everyone in the lines outside said they were moving way faster, so like, there probably, first off, weren't as many people there, but second off, they also probably learned from some of the mistakes they made the day before, and like, people said they'd be at the bottom of a really long line and they'd get in 5 minutes. So that I thought was really cool and good for them. I kind of wish that what our line was like in the first day, because I would have loved to get inside in 5 minutes. But we already had the little wristband, so we could just waltz right on in there, and it was terrific. It was such a good day. Got to meet Laurie Holden, who I got an autograph from, and I love her, you guys. If you guys watch The Walking Dead, she played Andrea. I really liked her, and I love Laurie Holden, and so meeting her, I was like so nervous, and she was so sweet. I got a hug from her, and she was just one of the nicest people, and I appreciate so much the things she said to me, because she said some really, really nice things. So I doubt she's out watching this, but if she ever was to, thank you so much, because you really made my day and you really inspired me with a lot of the things you said, so thank you. So after that, we actually went to get into the panel before the Hobbit panel, but we saw the line for the actual Hobbit panel, and we're like, okay, never mind. So we went into the back of the Hobbit line, which was like spanned out throughout like the whole back, like around an escalator, and I sat down next to these really cool girls, and so we were just all sitting there. They were kind of chatting, and I was chatting with my best friend, and then I started chatting with the girls a bit, and then I noticed like someone's walking down the elevator. I didn't notice at first until I heard one of them go, "Oh my gosh," and then run up to the escalator. I look up and see Dino Gorman, who played Philly from The Hobbit, standing on the escalator right above me. Like, you look up and he's like there, and you're like, oh my gosh. I run up and I can't get the picture with him at first. He walks back up the stairs, and I'm like, at least I got to see him. But then he walks back down the stairs. I run up to him. I wasn't going to at first, because I was like, he probably ran up the stairs so quick because he can't take pictures. But my grandfather and my father and all the girls and my friend were like, go! So I went up to him, and oh my goodness gracious, I didn't think I was going to get a picture, because his manager, his friend, whoever the heck that person was next to him, was like, no pictures, we cannot take any more pictures, none, nada, negative, I'm very sorry, I have to be the bad guy here. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And my grandfather goes, oh, please, please, just one for my granddaughter. And you can tell the manager is still like, ugh, and Dino Gorman's like, okay, come on, one more. So he hands my dad's camera to his friend, and we took a picture, which I will insert right here. Talked to the girls I was sitting next to, and they were like, fantastic. We have each other on Facebook now, and they were just really awesome girls who really liked The Hobbit, and they were so much fun. And they got pictures with them too, and then we went inside the panel together. We all sat close together, and originally I wasn't going to ask anything. I was so content with just sitting and looking at people asking questions, because I really was just happy to be there. But you guys know my videos, I can't stay silent for too long, so I raised my hand like the rest of the time to try to ask a question. Near the very end, like if you see the videos, you hear like the guy who hands me the microphone going, "I'm sorry, I can't say no to Batgirl," and they hand me the microphone. I had to ask the question, and I was gonna ask 2 questions, but if you also see any videos people posted, you will hear people like going, "No, not 2 questions. We only have like 5 minutes left." So I didn't ask 2 questions. I asked, "What's your favorite superhero?" 2 thumbs up. Fun Comic-Con, and I can't wait to go next year. And for the question if I will cosplay again, absolutely. I actually have to ask your guys' opinion. I'm going to try to be making a costume myself of Raven from the TV show Teen Titans. What do you guys think of that? Do you think it's something I should go for, or do you think I should pick another costume? I was thinking this one could be probably more simple to do by myself, and that it would be like fun, and I really love Teen Titans and I loved Raven from it. So what do you guys think? I hope you guys are having a terrific day. Stay awesome, you guys. Bye.